Another day on Lord Howe Island. So this is part 3 actually of my adventure, beginning now. I imaged last night, as again, beautiful, clear, 3 targets, M104, Statue of Liberty and Gabrielle Mistral again. 2 more sessions tonight, but right now I'm going to head off and have a look at the museum and then maybe go for a little bit of a walk. Quite possibly one of the most interesting museums I've been in. Very good detailed description of the history of Lord Howe Island in here. So if you ever make it out to Lord Howe Island, you have to come to this museum. It's very, very good. Only 300,000 years left to get to Lord Howe Island before it's gone, so get here quick. Finished with the museum. That was really cool. Very, very interesting. Now I'm going to go for a walk, head towards, I think it's Middle Beach, and then do a little walk around the Valley of the Shadows, and then back, and maybe grab something to eat on the way back. Just a random roller. I just bumped into a couple of the guests from Sunday night's session. To say they were excited to see me was an understatement. That's a real honour to know that I've given them such an enjoyable evening under the stars. Very, very lovely couple. Back in the museum, we was looking at that solar sort of system, all the information showing how much solar is being generated on Lord Howe Island. And on this wall, would you believe, look what I have found. This is where all of the power for Lord Howe Island is generated. This lovely solar array here. Pretty impressive stuff. It looks like you can go down there. You think we should go down there? I think we're going to go down. How gorgeous is this place, hey? This place is just, it's magic. Look at that. It's, I don't know, words can't describe how beautiful this place is. How peaceful it is. The only problem, I have to walk back up that now. Holy shit. Wow. This is known as the clear place. From here, I can see what I'm assuming is Muttonbird Island, but also Ball's Pyramid. That is Muttonbird Island. And then if I turn around this way, in the distance there, just over the back, you could see Ball's Pyramid. This place just keeps delivering. It really does. There's not one place that I've been to that I haven't been, I guess, gobsmacked by or overawed by. Let's have a look at the Valley of Shadows. Amazing, just gorgeous views everywhere. I think now I'm going to head back to my favourite little spot, the Crooked Post, and have some lunch and a beer, freshen up and get ready for another double session of viewing tonight. Hopefully, by all accounts, based on the weather at the moment, looks like it should be clear. Fingers crossed. full belly. That was delicious. I forgot to take a photo. Sorry, I forgot to film my lunch to show you what it was. It was chili nachos and a can of Lord Howe Island Brew Co. Basement Pale Ale. Now that I've had lunch, I'm going to head down to my little apartment cabiny thing and just sort of chill for the rest of the afternoon, do some more video editing and get ready for tonight's viewing session, which is going to be on the foreshore with those lovely mountains. Like many places around Australia and around the world, Lord Howe Island has had its fair share of lost soldiers, men who went to battle and never returned, lest we forget. Another big night done, 2 sessions in a row down the beach. Not huge groups, but very enthusiastic groups. So we had some really good conditions actually, and I had a really cool time lapse set up, but it just didn't work there. It just decided that it didn't want to work for a time lapse. I only got a couple of single shots, which I'll put in the video because they're pretty cool shots. But yeah, back at base camp now. Got the scope set up outside, imaging again, same run as last night. So Sombrero, Gabriela Mistral, and then Statue of Liberty, just getting more data on them. Gonna have some dinner, and then I'm gonna go to bed. It's been a big day, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, I'm also going to set up my phone out there to do a time lapse of the telescope because I really want a time lapse, and I might set it up either tomorrow night or Friday night down the beach and let it do a time lapse and just hope no one steals my phone. Ooh, good morning. It is still morning. Had a late start this morning, but another night of imaging went really well. Got a really cool time lapse to put up there for you guys as well in the videos. Today I'm just going to have another quiet one, wander around town again, see a few more sights, maybe go for a little bit of a walk, not a big one, and then come back here, get ready for another session tonight, which is at the place next door, so not too far to go, and then probably image again, because it looks like it's going to be nice and clear again tonight. But let's go explore more of Lord Howe Island. Ooh, forgot. I'm also going to go to the pub this afternoon. I say the pub, I keep saying the pub's not. To the Lord Howe Island Brewery, the nursery. Maybe have a drink and a bite to eat over there. But first, hiking time again. What a beach, what a view. Look at that. There's almost nobody else here. Perfect beach conditions, and this place is empty. There's all these barbecues scattered around Lord Howe Island on the beaches. And every day they are topped up with fresh wood for you to have your barbecue on the beach and watch sunset. Like every night I've been down, I mean, this is the area that I've been doing my viewing sessions at. How's that view, hey? Every night I've been down here has been full of people enjoying the sunset and the weather and the beach, having barbecues. Hive of activity at sunset down here. Starting to go uphill now. It looks like it's going to be a bit steep. Let's get going. I am there. 600 metres to the top of Transit Hill, 1.3 kilometres to Blinky Beach. I think we're going to go to Blinky Beach. Let's go to Blinky Beach. We'll keep going up that way now. So I've made it to the top of Transit Hill. There's not much to see until I turn around this way. Let's go up, shall we? Maximum 12 people on viewing platform at any one time. Holy cow. All right. Okay. Are you ready for this? This is nuts. All right, here we go. How's that view, huh? What a view. Absolutely stunning. There's a bit of an information board up here talking about that it's the most southernmost coral reef and it's essentially a chain of volcano mountains. I've soaked in that view enough, I think. I mean, I could stand up here for hours. I think the other thing that I'm really finding very cool is, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I can see the reflections of the clouds in the water. I don't know if that sounds silly. Anyway, time to get back on the trail and head down to Blinky Beach. And just when you think you couldn't find something else just when you think you couldn't find something else on this island that was intriguing and interesting, there's a plaque here, and it reads, this plaque was placed in the exact position, latitude 31 degrees 32 minutes and 02 seconds, longitude 159 degrees 4 minutes and 54 seconds of the original site that was used by surveyor WMJ Condor, superintendent of the trigonometrical survey for the observation of the transit of Venus in 1882. 1882 was a special year in astronomy with the transit of Venus. The Lord Howe Island has a link to lots of other astronomical places of significance and historical significance around the world, and indeed in Australia. Isn't that interesting? I had no idea that had occurred here. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one too, because that's pretty cool. How's that for a view, huh? Not a bad looking beach down there. Looks a bit rough at the moment, but I'm going to go down there and take shoes off and just get my feet wet and cool them off before I slowly make my way back to the main part of the island, and maybe see if I can find the guy I need to speak to about Lord Howe Island Brew Co, and also find out what time Lord Howe Island Brewery opened. Two different things, almost identical in name, but both very different, I can assure you of that. Because I do need a beer, that's for sure, because it's hot and I've been walking for ages. And my second last night here, so I feel like beer at the brewery, maybe being Thursday, I think it's pizza night. I might have pizza as well. Anyway, let's get down and check that beach out. That's Muttonbird Island. I still can't get over the fact that I'm the only one here enjoying this view at the moment. And on my hike, the moment I started the hike, I didn't pass a single person, not one. In fact, on the 3 hikes I've done since I've been here, I've passed a total of 2 people. For such a small island with so many tourists and also locals, you can find space to do your own thing so easily. Wonderful. Alright, so I've had my time at Blinky Beach. I've got my feet dried off, shoes back on. Now I'm going to head back, find out what time that pub opened. Let's go. When you get past Blinky Beach, comes straight out at the Lord Howe Island Airport. There's the airport there. It's like I think it's a 1 kilometre landing strip, and that's it. Built in the 70s by the Australian Defence Force. Those of you who know me know I do love a good cemetery. I spoke about it in the other video. I've just come across another one. This one is called Pine Tree Cemetery. Let's go and check it out. There are graves in here going back to the 1890s. The oldest one I managed to find and read was from the 21st of April 1890. That is 135 years ago this person passed away and was buried here. This is an absolutely beautiful cemetery. It's very calm, very quiet. You can hear the wood hens pecking around in the background. What a lovely place to be buried. The history of this island is pretty interesting, so if you do come out here, I highly recommend checking out all of the history of the island, getting to know as much of it as you can. Passing the side of, I think 3 of the astro sessions I did were out on this field. So we've done 3 here, I've done 3 down on the beach. I've got 1 tonight, not on the beach and not here, and then I've got another one tomorrow night down on the beach as well. A couple of them were double sessions as well.